How comfortable do you feel that you've been able to kind of get a beat on why these big plays are happening in the press?
Yeah, I did a lot of work on that. And there's some trends that you see. There's some trends schematically, and there's some trends personnel-wise. And, you know, it's just addressing them. It's coaching a little bit better. That's where it starts. Coaching these guys a little bit better when the ball breaks on what to do and where to fit. It's being conscious of maybe where we get a little stress schematically, and then making sure we don't do too much so we don't make mistakes. So, you know, it's like I said, most of those plays generally start with a little bit of an alignment error. Then it's not playing the blocks very well from just a toughness standpoint, and then the ball breaks and not being able to get the guy down in space. So. There were some trends, and that was, of all the things I guess you'd say we got to stop this open date. It's these long runs over 30 yards, you know, really over 15 yards. But we've had some really long ones, more than you want in a career.
I know you can't take them out, but if other than that, how close do you feel the defense is being to where you would like?
Yeah, I think we certainly don't have a defense that is, you know, a 3-and-out stone you all the time, and didn't really expect that right away. But, you know, it's like I said, if you just look at our last game, the first quarter, it's like, what are we doing? Second quarter, we really play well. And the fourth quarter, we play well. And the third quarter, we play terrible. So it's not like they're just kind of grinding on you for 4 straight quarters. So we show a lot of times when we play it right and do it right, that we perform well, and that's what we're trying to build on. So there's some encouraging signs. You know, we're probably a little better than what the stats are reflecting, but the stats are who you are, and we can't deny it, and you can't get them back. That's just how it is.
Jack, was that maybe as good a game as your offensive line has played since you've been here?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say, against a quality opponent. You know, they did a good. They were really consistent in their play, and you know, you look at the sacks and the negative yardage plays, they really didn't exist.
Aside from the year of experience, what is the difference with the line this year? I mean, it's pretty much the same guys. What is the difference this year other than experience?
I think it's everything. I think experience, and with experience is the physical maturity, the emotional maturity, all the things I talked about a year ago that we weren't quite there on. You know, physically we're able to maintain that kind of hitting for 85 snaps. We're not breaking as the game goes. Emotionally, we're able to maintain our focus and discipline through 85 snaps. You know, because it's really easy to go out there and it's just like when you get in a fight with you get in a fight and you're swinging early and you're hitting, but as the hits keep coming, your hands start dropping. And guys that have been training and they're experienced and they're physically mature have a better ability to sustain it. It's just how it is.
You've been fairly pleased with the coverage teams, especially on punts, where I think opponents have only returned 5 punts all year.
Knock on wood, punt and kickoff, you know, we've been covering kicks pretty good. You know, we you know, knock on wood, so I'm not going to say anything. And the specialists are showing they're doing better. They really are. They're not where they need to be. They're not what they can be, but they're doing better. You know, we're pretty solid on our return units, but we feel like we've left some yards out there, can do a little bit better. But we're showing a little improvement in all those areas. You know, and this team's pretty good on teams. All right? Yeah. No, we're going to kick Pilardi. Yeah. We'll kick Pilardi. He had a good day today. Kick.